Hey everyone, this is Mr. Everything, and I'm going to do an unboxing and probably a review of this Rhino expandable hose. Got the opportunity to review this, and they've been something I've been wanting to try out. The hose I use for my car and stuff, it's just a little bit too short. It depends if I park it in the one spot, but if I have two cars parked there, I can't reach the other, so 100 feet's probably more than I need. I actually wanted to just go with the 75, but this was the only one they had available for review, so I guess the bigger the better. And you can see just I guess that's just not too much here, made in China. Isn't surprising, that's pretty much everything now, so as long as it works, that's all that I care. And these expandable hoses, I mean, you can get a regular hose pretty cheap, but one thing I don't like, especially like after you cut the grass, looks like you get a coupon there. I guess a bag for it. I thought it came with the bag, but it actually looks like it does. Some also come with an actual hose nozzle, which would be nice because mine's broken, but I can still use it if I have to. Take care of that in a minute. But like one of the advantages I think of these off the bat is just like if you have cut grass or something, or it's just a little bit let out, or where you use the hose, grass got wet. When you try and reel back the other one, you know, you get dirt and grass all over your hands and all over the hose. To where this one, once you're done with it, it'll just contract back up. So you don't have to drag it through the grass and get it all messy. And also, I don't like how I always have to worry about making sure I don't run over the hose with the lawnmower. So this one it'll just retract, and you can leave it in the house, put it back in the bag. Let me get this bag out, which is nice that they give you that. Pretty small bag, but should be enough to fit the hose in. Maybe not completely, but yeah, definitely. Unless it's just the way they have the hose package. Let me take this out of view. You get these brass fittings, which are definitely the heaviest part of the hose. This has a smell to it. I can't think of exactly what it is, but it reminds me of something. So it pretty much fits in there. You got some things, or I guess this strap here. So, and you do get this, I guess you can loosen it or tighten it. And you get your pouch for some attachments or nozzles. I guess only at maybe the 50-foot model, because I know they do offer one that comes with a nozzle, but they aren't much, and like I said, I need to get one myself, so next time I'm in the car cleaning now, I need to pick up a new, which is why I like this shut-off valve. If I can turn it there. That's nice because, like I said, my one nozzle is broken right now, so I can just shut it off right here so none leaks out until I get another one on me. And they say make sure not to cut the hose, so I just like to lift the twist tie, or zip tie up off. And again, this will be 100 feet, so it's definitely pretty compact. You can get obviously much more compact if you just go with 50 or 75 foot. Almost feels like nylon, of probably like some type of rubber core, almost feels like. Now, if you do read the reviews, that's why I really wanted to get this to review, because I got it at a big discount to review it, so I can hopefully put it through its paces and let you know if it is in fact worth getting or not. Because a lot of people have reported these bursting, but they even alert you as soon as you buy it, the do's and don'ts. Like, don't hook it up to high pressure lines, which I'm not exactly sure how you would know if your line's high pressure, but I guess if you put it in yourself, or you know plumbing, you probably know that. Make sure to unravel it and stretch it out lengthwise before you turn it on. I think you let it fill up with water before you go to use it. Just some precautions. So I'll definitely observe all of those, and I'll continue this review when I go hook it up outside and try it out, and we'll see how it works, because even my first test should pretty much be a review, because it's just a hose. So if it works the first time, hopefully it'll continue to work and I won't have any problems with it.
Alright, so I have the hose set up here outside. I'm going to try and do everything I can to make sure it doesn't burst, because there are some that have done that. So they say to make sure to like stretch it out, and that way it won't kink or I guess have any high pressure. They say not to use a high pressure line, but I really don't think this one is. And I measured, it's actually not that bad when it's empty. I measured it's 30 feet in length, so 30 out of 100 when it expands isn't bad. I thought this one, I measured it, it's 50 foot, and so this is smaller than that when it's off, so it's not that bad. I really don't think I'd need 100 foot. 75 would probably have been perfect just to reach the second car and some stuff over there. So let's try this out. Turn the water on, and it should fill up. And I also like the valve they have on the end, because I was using this Y one with this on-off valve when I was using this nozzle, which was all cracked and junky, but I just bought a new one. But if my other nozzle would ever break, you have this nice shut-off switch here. So far there's no water pressure in this at all. It'd probably be a key idea to make sure to turn the water on before you try this. So now we actually have pressure. I definitely don't see this being high pressure, because it's like, you can see it's not enough strength to like make it stretch out. It looks like you have to help it, but it is really long now. I don't even need this if I'd ever need to do this car while I have my main one parked here. So let's see what happens here. So I definitely have plenty of room to work with. And there's still a good bit of pressure in it. Really don't need to wash the car, so. I think if I had like a high pressure line, it would have straightened this out, so I'm probably safe there, so I shouldn't be getting any bursts from that. And then you got the shut-off switch here. I don't see it. But nice rubber feel to it. It doesn't feel like it's just nylon. There is like a rubber core. So hopefully this holds up. I'm not sure if the ones that break were just defective or if people weren't using them right. Most of them seem to break like as soon as you hook them up, probably if you had high pressure. So this one seems fine. So there's really no point in me showing you how the water comes out, because we all know that. But I have plenty of room now to reach around here off to the side. And I can probably even go over here. Starting to stretch it some now. But I still have probably another 20 feet. So I can do, although I really wouldn't want to do it in the grass, but if I needed to fill up the bucket. It's kind of kinked a little bit. I'm not stretching it completely out, and no burst. So. Let me actually go turn it off and see if it retracts. Let's see what happens. So the water's off. This is all just what's still in this 100 foot of. You might have to work it around some. Get all of it out, I don't know. Probably gonna take forever. 30 feet's right to where that cement starts. So nothing more is coming out. I'm probably 2 feet over. So I'd imagine when you take the hose apart, because they do recommend putting it back in the bag. You wouldn't have to if you use it or keep it on a porch, but I don't need it that often, so I'll put it back in the bag. Once you unhook it and wrap it up, I'm sure the last few drops will come right back out. So let's try it one more time here. There. See if it... You can see how it's starting to swell up again. And then you just start walking with it and all your length there. So, in the interest of making this video any more pointless, I think I'll cut it here. Stepping on it a little bit. So far no bursts, but this is again my first time using it, so in the description I'll let you know if it ever does break, but this is the better one of the all brass fittings and everything, so hopefully it'll hold up. I put a nice brand new nozzle on it. So I really hope this holds up. I'll let you know. And as long as you get it with the returns, then you really can't lose out. I know they will send you another one if yours breaks. So thanks for watching and have a good one.